Yo, what's good, YouTube? ZAMCRO here, aka Scoop, back with, and we've got our second match of pool play versus Porpoise. I'm not sure his team name or anything like that, but he does have a scary squad: Ponyta, Dupiter, Contini, Alolan Diglett, Makuhita, Bidoof, Electrak, Fomantis, NK, and the Mantike. So pretty scary squad. I'm going to go over my team as well. I didn't do a draft analysis video, so I will go over my team in every video. I have Diglett, Meowth, Dwebble, Badoo, Yamask, Barboach, Smoochum, Baltoy, Axew, and Blitzel. And in this matchup specifically, we've decided to bring Diglett, Meowth, Badoo, the Smoochum, Blitzel in this one, and the Baltoy. So bringing the Blitzel and I believe the Baltoy for the first time in pool play, and actually never used them before, so it's going to be fun to try to test them out, see what they're all about. We're facing off against a Dupiter team that's always not fun, always worrying about webs and things like that, and Ponyta as well, another Ponyta. We faced one in the last match and we're facing one again, so it's always scary to face off against the threatening Fire Horse. But anyways, we've got a Choice Scarf Diglett with Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Rock Slide, and Memento. We've got a Silk Scarf, Adamant Natured, Meowth with Fake Out, Faint, Knockoff, and Water Pulse. We have Badoo with the Eviolite, another defensive variant, a little bit of special defense, but mostly defense, and again, a similar set as last time with Sleep Powder, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, and Synthesis. Sleep Powder just gives us so much momentum, in my opinion. Next up, we've got a Focus Sash Smoochum with Fake Out, Ice Beam, Psychic, and Hidden Power Electric. Electric being there to just drop the Mantike in one hit. But as you can see on screen, my opponent did not bring that. Hopefully it can be okay for the Dupiter though. And then we have Blitzel, which is going to be an Eviolite variant, and is our, or was our, main switch in to some of his Pokemon, but not necessarily all of them. We do have Sap Sipper as well, so we switch into Cottony as well. Or pretty solidly, and we have the Hidden Power Poison, as well as having me first, which is a pretty cool tech. We do have the Eviolite, and we are a little bit speedy, but we're a little bit bulky as well, with Volt Switch and Thunderbolt. Switches into Mantike perfectly. And then our last Pokemon being Baltoy, our Beyblade here. With the Berry Juice, we have a Recycle, Stealth Rock, Psychic, Rapid Spin variant. So if our Berry Juice gets popped, we go back to full, we can recycle up, and kind of make that kind of longevity kind of thing going on there, kind of stall out a little bit. But the main idea is to get our rocks up and to keep rocks off of our side, and using Psychic since our opponent has no immunities. So it's really nice for us. Anyways, let's go ahead and hop into the replay here and see what's going to go down in this one. So my Stealth Rocker is Dugtrio, but I'm not going to lead off with that. He's got the Makuhita, and I thought he would lead off and click Fake Out. So I decided to lead off with my Blitzel and click me first to try to fake him out first. I think it works like that, but my opponent clicks Protect, and he's able to bypass it. So I'm going to Volt Switch out here, and it does over half, and I was like, what in the world? As my opponent goes for the close combat, he actually does pop my Berry Juice with this, and I get back to full though. So now he's kind of forced out as Bullet Punch bounces off. He doesn't switch out, so now he may switch out as I get my Stealth Rocks up, and I'm just going to recycle my Berry Juice, I believe, as he goes into the Cottony. He could Encore me, so I'm just going to hard switch out into my Badoo as he goes for the Toxic. So I'm really happy I switched out there. He missed, but it didn't matter. Obviously, I'm immune to Toxic. He goes back into the Makuhita, trying to avoid Sleep Powder, I'm assuming. But I doubled into my Smoochum, and I'm able to fire off any kind of attack I want, really. But I just click Fake Out here first because he does have the Makuhita in, and I didn't want to take a Fake Out myself. So knowing he's going to go for Bullet Punch now, I can just switch into my Baltoy, prompt my Berry Juice, and recycle up. As my opponent reveals Bulk Up, but I reveal to be faster, so I should be able to knock him out here, but he will be able to get a little bit of chip on me. But I'm higher than I would be had I taken a neutral close combat or 2 regular Bullet Punches, so I'll take that. He goes into his NK here though, knocks off my Eviolite here on my Badoo. I stayed in expecting this thing to be Scarf, and he drops me with the Psycho Cut. So a little bit unfortunate there for me, but good for him. He's able to bring the match back to 5-5. I do bring in my Meowth here. I can click Fake Out pretty much freely. However, he goes into his Alolan Diglett and reveals the Tangling Hair, which lowers my speed, and I'm forced out into my Baltoy here. Alolan Diglett does not get Arena Trap or anything like that. I'm able to go into my Beyblade here and just Rapid Spin away, but he does Memento and prevents me from Rapid Spinning. And I do want to get rid of those later, so I'm not just necessarily going to let this thing knock me out. He does go for the Superpower, though, predicting my switch out. However, I go into my Blitzel, and I'm able to survive that and put him in range of Meowth's Fake Out into Feint. And as you can see here, he was actually just in range of Fake Out alone. So that was really nice for me. My opponent goes out into the Ponyta here. I'm going to sack off my Baltoy. I didn't know if I would drop, but as you can see there, I do drop. No Berry Juice going to be prompted there. I would have gotten back to full, but yeah, he knocked me out. I trap him with my Dugtrio, or my Diglett, reveal my own Scarf, knock him out with the Earthquake, and then my opponent brings in the Cottonee. I stayed in here because I don't really need Diglett, as my opponent goes for the lead seat. So now I am going to hard switch out. I don't want to sit there and stall. But my opponent reveals Toxic the following turn and catches my Smoochum upon switching. However, I am going to click Ice Beam here, and the Cottonee goes down. So now I'm in a really, really solid position. I believe after Stealth Rocks, like I said, my Smoochum has the Hidden Power Electric for the Mantic. So after Rocks and after Hidden Power Electric, even if this thing is Eviolite, it will be in range of Meowth's Fake Out. And if it was not, then it would be in range of Fake Out into Feint anyway. So here, actually being poisoned on my Smoochum and taking Stealth Rocks damage was leech seeded and poisoned was really good for me, as I was able to be really, really low HP, and when this Dewpider took its health back with Leech Life, it actually did not give it enough to get it out of range of Meowth's attacks. So now I can just click Fake Out into Feint, or just Fake Out, as I am able to win this one with a nice 2-0 victory here versus Porpoise. A very scary squad. I felt like we both played really well and had some pretty cool and interesting sets. I don't think he expected a bulky Blitzel with the Eviolite to be able to switch in on things like NK and the Mantic, and even the Dewpider. This thing was my lead versus Dewpider as well, because had he gotten like, I'm not sure if me first could actually steal his webs, but I could just lead with Blitzel and click Thunderbolt, and unless he was Sash, it should do quite a bit of damage, potentially even knocking it out. So yeah, it's going to be game 2, a really fun one here. I felt like we were pretty much in control of the whole match though, but definitely it was a fun one for sure. So yeah, that's going to be it. Let me know what you guys thought about the prep and the plays on both sides of the field. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, all the good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.